We are back at the end of January because we have been absolutely dominant in the Philippines Football League, and I want you all to see everything that's going on in the PFL. We are currently on course not just for an unbeaten season, but for a perfect season. 17 matches in, we have 17 wins, 0 draws, 0 losses, 84 goals for, a plus 74 goal differential, and 51 points. We are most certainly going to win the league, but it's more about how we win the league now. Can we go perfect? And how many records can we set on the way? So here we are looking at the history of the PFL. All of these records, though, are prior to the new format for the PFL. So if you guys aren't aware, in real time now, the PFL currently has a 15-team league, and Mendiola in real life are actually not doing too badly. They're in 10th place at the time of recording. They're kind of a lower mid-table side, but it's really awesome for the Philippines. Unfortunately, that's not reflected in FM24. Even using the pre-game editor, there's the new format for the PFL isn't in FM24. So hopefully we'll have that for FM25. But this season, we are looking to set all kinds of records. Most times one is United City with 4. We currently also have 4. Winning the PFL this season would break that record. If we win every single game, we will absolutely destroy the 68 points that United City got. We already got the biggest win this season with a 10-1 victory over ADT earlier this year. We currently have the record for most matches won in a row. We currently have the record for most matches without losing. We are doing absolutely brilliantly. We're looking to keep all of this up. There are also a bunch of player records that some of our guys will be going for. Kurt Dizon currently has the record set during this game with 28 goals in the season. There also is the record for 12 assists in a season here. Gasic, one of our players, had most shutouts in a season. Highest average rating is Kurt Dizon with a 7.86. Yeah, we're looking to beat a lot of those records. And a lot of these records are in play. Frederick Bayon, our Filipino wonder kid, who we have on loan, is currently has 23 goals this season. He's only 5 goals away from 28, which would tie the record, 6 goals away from beating the record. Most assists, Kenshiro Daniels, he's only 1 assist away from tying the record, 2 assists away from beating it. He's been brilliant. And finally, with most shutouts, Julian Schwartzer currently has 7. If we keep 3 more shutouts to end the season, he will also have that record. Additionally, we have a number of players who could break the highest rating record. Jesus Mendoza is within touching distance with a 7.84 rating, but Kenshiro Daniels and Frederick Bayon both are above the 7.86 that Kurt Dizon set. We are in position to be the greatest team of all time in the Philippines. I think last time I saw you all, we lost to Beijing. We did actually win our last match against Jeonbuk. I think I mentioned that in the last episode. But we beat Stallion. We beat ADT 10-1 again. We beat them 10-1 twice this season. We won in the PFL Cup quarterfinal 8-0. We beat Maharlika Manila 4-0, DHC 5-2. We're on an absolute tear. And this episode, we're going to play Kaya at home because I want you all to see how good we've been in the PFL, how dominant we've been. So we're going to play Kaya today, and then to end the episode, I am going to play the PFL Cup semifinal against United City here. And then in the last episode of the season, we will see whether or not we complete the perfect season, whether or not we can win the PFL Cup, and we'll do the end of season review. But that is the plan today. The last bit of news is we have brought in a couple of signings, and we are looking to make a couple of sales in preparation for next year. The big signing is we needed a center back. We were sorely missing a center back, especially given that Sandro Coutinho is going to leave after this season. And we have brought in an excellent player. 19-year-old Cameroonian Steve Antangana is absolutely brilliant. He's really good physically. He's only 19, so that jumping reach will improve, but I really like his overall attributes. And he has 17 tackling, 13 marking, 12 heading. He is by far our best center back at the moment. Just to compare him to Coutinho, like he's significantly better than him. He's our new starting center back, and at 19 years old, hopefully he'll be here for a long time. We've also brought in another center back who we actually signed a while ago previously, but he just came to the club in Javi Zubizarreta. He is a pretty good player. I think he's a little bit better physically than Antangana, so I think he'll pair up with him well. But now I think we have two really, really good center backs who can take us into Champions League competition. But the big news, as you all can see here, is that we are selling Celso Jung. He has a number of bids in for him. We're looking to get about 15K after additional fees for him. The reason I decided to sell Celso Jung is that he just wasn't getting a whole lot of playing time, despite this high potential at 20 years old at this point. I don't know if we're going to be able to reach that with him. He hasn't been great last season, 9 games, 3 goals. This season, 15 games, 2 goals, albeit many of them off the bench. Despite his improvement, I think the issue has been adaptability. I just think he's had a hard time adapting in the Philippines, so we haven't seen good match ratings. So, despite him being kind of a Brazilian wonder kid, I think we're better off just selling him and focusing on other players who might adapt better to playing in the Philippines, might adapt better to being in a new country. So we'll take the money, we sign him for free, we make a little bit of a profit, and we can focus playing other players. But otherwise, that is pretty much everything. We're going to get into the match today against Kaya. It's our regular team starting, our best team starting. The only thing that's different from previous matches that you all have seen is the center back pairing. So Antangana and Zubizarreta come in. The only other thing is Tony comes in as the advanced forward. The reason for that is because Jesus Mendoza is currently injured, so he's going to be out for about 10 days with pulled knee ligaments. So he'll be back for the PFL Cup semifinal against United City later in the episode. But for now, Tony starts, and we have this guy Alberto on the bench. I think you all saw last time. He's a forward. I really like him. Good jumping reach, good pace, good finishing. He is our new forward along with Tony. So this is the team that is going to go out today. Hopefully we can beat Kaya, extend our perfect season run, and then we'll play a PFL Cup semifinal. So I will see you all in match. I didn't even realize this, but apparently we're essentially champions if we win this match because our goal differential is so superior. So if we win this match, we are essentially champions of the Philippines for the 5th time. But we will go into kickoff. We're bringing out the 4-2-4 tactic that has been wonderful this season. But Kaya gets us underway, and we are going for a big victory here. And Kaya looking to play out of the back here, but we are looking to win it high up the pitch. This is exactly how we've scored a lot of our goals in this formation. It's winning the ball high up the pitch, breaking forward quickly, as we lose the ball very easily. I'm actually really disappointed with how we're playing at the moment. I don't think we've been as good as we should be. Certainly not as good as we've played for most of this season. They're playing a 4-4-2, so honestly, I would expect us to do really well here. But this is what we do. Garotsategi's in. Garotsategui shoots. Garotsategi's within inches of scoring. We're going into the match here now. 15 minutes in. We're in the 15th minute. Zubizarreta, the new signing, playing it into Lawali. He's going to find Yuslan. Find the right pass here. Garotsategi's in. Garotsategui shoots. Garotsategui scores. We take the 1-0 lead. Absolutely clinical from Garotsategui. And this is what we've seen all season. All right, Kyle looking to work it out with the goal kick here. Again, we should be able to win this. Lawali wins this easily. Kenshiro Daniels, Yuslan shoots. Yuslan scores. We have a 2-0 lead, and our domination continues. What a goal. Wally standing over the free kick. Oh, wow. And he's offsides. That could have been a 24th PFL goal of the season, but Frederick Bayan is offsides. As Bayan gets around the channel here, he's going to look to play it in probably. Nope, he finds Daniels. Can Daniels find the right ball? He finds Lawali at the edge of the box. Lawali shoots. Lawali scores. It is 3-0. This team is so good. Schwarzer to Zubizarreta. There we go. We are playing it nicely here. This is great football. Oh, I think Kenshiro Daniels could have played in Bayan, but instead he looks over the top for Yuslan. Yuslan playing it in. Is he onside? Frederick Bayan, our Filipino wonder kid, 30th goal of the season, 24th goal of the PFL season. He is on pace to break the record set by Kurt DeZon, and it is 4-0. We'll look to win it again. Lawali wins it. This is what we do. This is what we do. Can Shiro Daniels, can he find the right ball? He is dribbling. Bro, what are we doing? I know we're up 4-0, but what are we doing here? We got to be better than this. That was extremely disappointing. It goes into Allen, goes out wide to Bugas. Bugas will look to play it into Batista. This is a goal scoring opportunity for them, and Kenshiro Daniels gives the ball away horribly, and Kaya make it 4-1. I'm very disappointed in us. Well, it's halftime. I mean, we're winning 4-1, but weirdly, I'm not happy with that because of how good we've been doing. I'm obviously going to tell them they're doing well. But with how we've played this season, that last goal is not something that I am happy with. I'd like to see us run away with it this half. Marion and McFall combining there. We're looking to play it out of the back to create an opportunity. Martin running into the center here. Good ball into McFall. Good ball into Daniels. He finds Bayon. Can we go over the top? That's a great ball into Alberto. Is he on sides? He is on sides. It is 5-1. This is the comfortable scoreline we've really been looking for. It was a wonderful ball in by Bayon. He turns here, plays a great ball over the top to Alberto, and it ends up being an easy finish. And that is the end of the match. A very comfortable 5-1 victory. This is pretty much how this season has gone. Yuslan and Lawali have been brilliant. Our front four have been brilliant. This is how it's gone in the PFL. We've been winning games easily. We've been winning games by a big margin. And this is exactly what it's been like. So on the fly, I've decided to make this a 3-match episode. I am forward to our next game at home against United City. Because for this match, we can win the title, and I thought it might be nice for you all to see us win the title. With 16 matches remaining, United City are currently in second place, and we are 18 points ahead of them, meaning that United City can finish on 54 points. So a win or a draw in this match will clinch the title and allow us to see some trophy celebrations. I think it's been a while since we've seen a league trophy celebration, so I assume we're going to get it today. I thought it might be nice to see it. But that being said, a few things have happened. Carlos Carrion, I have sent him on loan to Aguilas because he has some decent potential on him and I want him to play. So we have sent him on loan. He's already made 2 appearances and has a good overall rating, so hopefully he will improve there. The last bit of news is if we look at our transfer history, we have sold Celso Jung. He has completed his move back to Brazil. And that sale today, along with Frederick Bayon being suspended due to yellow card accumulation, means that Alberto and Tony are going to start up top. Jesus Mendoza is fit enough for the bench. He's just coming back from his injury, though, so I am sticking him on the bench. But otherwise, this is still a team that should win pretty easily. The only other news is that Yuslan, as you guys can see here, the injury that he got in his last match was actually a broken arm. I thought it was a broken leg. It is a broken arm. So fortunately, he won't be out for too long. But however, he will be missing this game. So Josue comes into the middle. He'll partner Lawali. And otherwise, the team looks fairly familiar compared to what we had against Kaya. So let's go out. Let's win the PFL. Let's do it in style. And then we can focus on a PFL Cup semifinal. And this is our chance to continue making history. In our quest for the perfect season, let us win the PFL in style. We've already beaten Kaya. Beating United City would absolutely make this a special victory. And 20 seconds in to start the match, Tony already has scored. It's literally a highlight from the kickoff. I can't believe we've already done this. It's a great ball in from Lawali. They played an excellent 1-2. Tony gets in. Tony fires into the net. We're on our way to a league title. And we have an in-swinging corner here through Lawali. Can we find... And it will go back. Alberto! He's on sides! Oh no, it's an own goal. Oh, I thought it was a goal for Alberto. It's an own goal. I didn't actually know it was happening throughout that play. I kind of want to see it again. Albino winning the header. Was it in fact an own goal? Oh, it was an own goal. That's so unfortunate for them. All right, I with the throw here. We are going forward well. That's a great ball over to Martin. That's a wonderful ball into Tony. He's got to score. Oh, he's offsides. Is he really offsides? I don't know if he was offsides there. I thought that was a great ball. Well, it's halftime. We have a 2-0 lead. I think we have a pretty comfortable lead so far. I'm going to tell them they're doing well. We'll go into the second half, and we are 45 minutes away from lifting the Philippines Football League title for a fifth time. Ayub winning it very well there. He finds Zubi Zareta. Love that green strip in his hair. Makes him so easy to find. But Josue here. That's a great ball into Alberto. Make it 3. How have you missed? All right, Romeo, once again. United City trying to make it interesting. Give me an interesting game here. Giovanni Lake shoots. Giovanni Lake scores. This is actually kind of what I wanted. I wanted an interesting game. We're still going for the perfect season, but I'm glad there's a little bit of jeopardy here. Why are we being a little more forward thinking here? There we go. That's a good ball. Daniels tackled, but it goes to Lawali. McFall. We're not passing it around very well, but that's a decent ball looking for Tony. Martin playing it in. Tony. We're so fortunate with the pen there. We are so fortunate with the pen. We've had a terrible passage of play, but I believe this is going to be Kenshiro Daniels to seal the victory. Kenshiro Daniels makes it 3-1. That is his 12th goal of the season, and we lead 3-1. This has not been our best performance, but we can still have a fairly comfortable scoreline here. As Daniels looks in, he plays it across. Jesus Mendoza, that is onside. Jesus Mendoza grabs his 15th or 16th goal of the PFL season, and we have a very comfortable 4-1 scoreline. We are winning the PFL with ease now. Leontis finding that space in the middle. He goes out wide to Jumashev. Jumashev was a player that I really liked that we had at one point, but he was on too much of a wage, so we got rid of him. But we won the ball, and we'll look to do something here. That is into Kenshiro Daniels. Find the right ball. Tony out wide to Garotzategui. Good ball into Mendoza. Falls to Tony. How have we not scored? And that is the end of the match. Mendiola FC. And are we not going to get... I did this for the trophy presentation. I wanted to see a trophy. We got a trophy presentation last year. Why didn't we get one this year? We're champions. Well, that's... man, I really wanted a trophy presentation. And in the post-match interview, there it is. Congratulations. How pleased are you to win the Football League? Why didn't we get the trophy presentation? That was the whole point of me filming this game. And there is the inbox item. We have clinched a 5th straight PFL title. I'm so disappointed we didn't get the trophy lift. We got it last season, but I didn't film that. So I really wanted it this season, but we won the trophy. We have qualified for the Champions League once again. We will be in the Champions League group stages. So that is going to be big for us. We also have the initial budget for next year. We have a little bit of a bigger wage budget, which is nice, about 4K in the wage budget and £100 transfer budget. So that is really nice to see. And we have met all of our expectations. That win also means that we now have the most titles, the most league titles in Philippines Football League history. United City, we're at 4. This puts us at 5. We're setting all kinds of records this season. Again, we are on course to break just about every single Philippines Football League record, but we're champions. We are going for the perfect season, 24 out of 24 wins. We are 5 matches away from that. We have 93 goals for. I think the record was 98 or 99, so we're close to that. And unfortunately, Frederick Bayan was injured, but as we saw earlier, he currently has 24 league goals. We just need him to get 5 more to break the current record. But that all being said, we will be back for the PFL Cup semifinal away to United City. It is going to be a bit of a tougher match since it's away from home, but hopefully we can advance to the PFL Cup final. and continue our domination in the Philippines. Looking at how we've done this season compared to last season, I knew we were a good team and I knew we were making a step up. I don't think I realized how good this team was. I mean, I think it's a combination of we're playing a really good tactic, but we've also brought in the right players. Frederick Bayon's been sensational. Mendoza's been so good. Tony's been good. Garotzategui, Daniels. This team is outstanding. I don't think I realized how much better we were getting compared to last season. But how we've done in the PFL, the fact that we've won pretty much every game so easily, the fact that we're on course for a perfect season, I knew we were going to be good. I didn't know we were going to be this good. And we are now forward to play the PFL Cup semifinal at United City. The other match is Global versus Aguila. So if we win, we'll play one of those two teams. But very briefly, last time out, we played Stallion away. We won 4-1. Jesus Mendoza getting 2 goals. And then just to keep everyone match fit, we played Navy in a friendly. We won 11-0. So we should be all set for this PFL Cup semifinal. And this is the team going out. It's our usual starting lineup. The only difference is Yuslan is still injured, so McFall and Lawali go into the center mid positions. But otherwise, we should be expected to win this game. All right, to round off this episode nicely, United City versus Mendiola for a spot in the PFL Cup final. We are once again going for a league and cup double, but I think this one would be a little bit more special given how our season has gone. Clarinho looking to play it forward for United City. Last game, they actually did a pretty good job of playing out of the back. If they can be a little bit more clinical, they could be dangerous, but McFall winning it so well in the midfield. An absolutely brilliant sliding challenge. Goes out to Daniels. He finds McFall. Daniels again. Somebody shoots. All right, Jovic Albano, our former player, losing out to Ahmad Ayub. Zubi Zareta looking to progress the ball. It's a good ball into McFall. That's great one-touch play. Mendoza playing it out wide to Garotzategui. Can he find the right ball? It's in. Kenshiro Daniels. Kenshiro Daniels finds the back of the net. That is his 14th goal of the season. An incredible signing. And again, that had Holtman to Daniels vibes, just like Uzbekistan. We're able to work the ball out wide on the left. Garotzategui playing a great ball in. Daniels rising highest. That gives Philippines national team vibes. Goes into McFall. He plays it forward to Garotzategui. That's a great touch there from Garotzategui. Get back around the outside. Goes to Martin. Garotzategui find the right ball in. And it's a pen. It is a pen. I don't know if that was a pen or not, but it will be Kenshiro Daniels standing over it. Kenshiro Daniels to make it 2. What a save. Their goalkeeper's having a phenomenal game. And now United City will have the chance to attack here. Zhumashev exchanging passes with Chung. It goes into the middle, and they've gotten back into it. Kenshiro Daniels misses the pen. We play a terrible ball, and all of a sudden the game is interesting. They might be able to do something here, but that being said, we win it. Lawali playing it forward to Garotzategui. All right, let's get the lead again here. Let's do what we're supposed to be doing. Lawali going around the outside. He finds McFall. It's not the best shot in the world. It's a decent save from Ibrahim, though. This is probably the most interesting match of the season. We've missed a pen. We've missed some chances. And all of a sudden, it's 1-1. And we are going to tell them this isn't good enough. Fire them up. All right, guys, we need to get some goals here. I mean, this whole thing is so we can get some goals, and we are not doing what we need to do. And wow, we are playing so poorly. We win the ball back, fortunately. Kenshiro Daniels getting in. Kenshiro Daniels scores an amazing goal. I don't think we have played well, but that is a special finish. He couldn't score from 12 yards out, but he scores from 20. That's worth watching again. A really poor ball in. Fortunately, Ayub wins it. It falls to Daniels, and Daniels scores a magnificent goal. And it is a kickoff highlight here for United City. Very interesting. Can they make it 2-2? United City are keeping themselves into the game, to be fair. They've been our closest challengers. They've given us the best games this season, and they are certainly not going away in the PFL Cup semifinal. As Jovic Albino is in, our former player, though, taking a weird touch out wide. He should have done better. All right, Lawali going forward. He's going to Martin. Garazategi, get down the line. Get down the line. Get the ball into the box. All right, that's fine. Martin, take the shot. That's not a good shot. And that is the end of match. Probably the worst game that we have played all season, but we still had almost 2.5 XG. Conchiro Daniels getting 2 goals, albeit missing a pen, but he still had a good game. And we will advance to the PFL Cup final. And a chance at a perfect season is still on. Well, that victory means we will play global in the PFL Cup final as we look to win what I believe is a third straight. No, I forgot. We lost it. We lost in the semifinals to Stallion. So we are looking for the first time ever for back-to-back PFL League Cup wins. But this is what the end of the season looks like now. We're going to come back for the last game of the season where we will play DHC at home in search of the perfect season. Hopefully, we will win these matches against Kaya, Maharlika Manila, and ADT beforehand. And then we will play the PFL Cup final. Then after that, we'll do our end of season review, and we will look forward to season 6. But that is everything I've got for this episode. We look forward to continue our quest for a perfect season and for a league and cup double. But we won the league today. We advanced to a cup final, so it ended up being a pretty successful episode. With that being said, I hope you all are doing well. I will see you all really soon. I hope you all are taking care of yourselves, and I'll see you all in the next episode.